Over the past few years, I've spent most of my time using Debian as my daily operating system. It's stable, reliable, and one of the Linux distributions I trust the most. Now, recently, I've been testing a lot of new and sometimes unstable software, beta applications, self hosted services, experimental tools, you name it. And whenever you're constantly experimenting, there's always that little fear that one package or one command is eventually going to break something. That's when I started thinking maybe it's finally time to move my Debian installation over to Butterfs and start using snapshots. The problem is, been feeling lazy. And setting up Debian with Btrfs snapshots isn't exactly difficult, but it's also not something I'd call straightforward. You need to configure the file system correctly, create the proper Btrfs subvolumes, install rollback tools like Snapper or Timeshift, and in some cases integrate everything with Grub if you want easy rollback from the boot menu. Can it be done? Absolutely. Did I feel like spending an afternoon setting all of that up? Honestly, no. So while searching online, I came across a distribution called Butterbean. It's based on Debian, but unlike standard Debian, it comes with Btrfs snapshots and rollback functionality already configured. That immediately caught my attention. Now, before we install it, you might be wondering if Btrfs snapshots are so useful, why doesn't Debian just enable them by default? Well, Debian has always tried to be a general purpose operating system. Rather than deciding how every user should configure their machine, it gives you the freedom to choose. Many people still prefer the traditional ext4 file system. Lots of Debian installations run on servers where snapshot functionality may not even be necessary. And Debian generally avoids forcing one particular storage layout on everyone. Butterbean takes a different approach. Its philosophy is simple. We think Btrfs with snapshots is the best default, so we've already done all the hard work for you. Now, Butterbean isn't the first Linux distribution to do this. Garuda Linux also makes heavy use of Btrfs snapshots. Even Fedora Workstation uses Btrfs by default, although its rollback experience isn't quite as integrated as what you'll find in OpenSUSE. What makes Butterbean interesting is that it's bringing that same install it and it just works snapshot experience to plain Debian. So if you've always wanted the stability of Debian combined with the safety net of automatic snapshots without spending time configuring everything yourself, Butterbean might be exactly what you're looking for. Before we download it, there's one thing you should know. Butterbean comes in 2 editions, and the one you choose depends on how hands-on you want to be. The first edition is XFCE. This is the desktop edition and probably the best choice for most people. It includes a graphical Calamares installer, boots into a full XFCE live environment, and after installation, everything is already configured for you. The desktop theme, icons, terminal, panel, and Btrfs snapshots are all ready to go. The second edition is called Butterknife. This one is aimed more at advanced users who enjoy building their own system. Instead of a graphical installer, it uses a terminal-based installer where you answer a series of questions, choose your preferred window manager, and customize the installation to your liking. It also supports multiple file systems like Btrfs, ext4, and xfs, as well as optional disk encryption. For this video, I'll be installing the XFCE edition because it is easy to install and works right out of the box. This is perfect for most users. When you boot the flash drive, select the live environment. It will show you briefly the familiar Debian 13 splash screen, reminding you that underneath all the customizations, this is still Debian at its core. You'll arrive in the live environment. Unlike a plain Debian, this isn't a stock XFCE desktop. The developer has spent quite a bit of time customizing it. The first thing you'll probably notice is the wallpaper, followed by the customized panel and application menu. Opening the Start menu reveals a layout that's quite different from the default XFCE menu. If you're curious, you can spend a few minutes exploring the desktop and trying out the applications before installing. But if you're ready to get Butterbean onto your computer, it's very straightforward. Simply double-click the Install Debian icon on the desktop. This launches the familiar Calimore's installer. The installation process is straightforward and beginner friendly. Once it's finished, simply reboot the system, remove the installation media if prompted, and you'll be ready to boot into your new Butterbean installation. After the installation is complete and you log into Butterbean for the first time, you're immediately greeted by a first run setup window. The first thing it recommends is updating the system. Since the installation ISO was created on a specific date, there's a good chance newer packages, bug fixes, and security updates have already been released. Running an update right away ensures you're starting with the latest version of everything available in the Debian repositories. Once the system update has finished, Butterbean moves on to what is arguably its biggest feature, Btrfs snapshots. The setup wizard lets you know that Timeshift has already been configured for your Btrfs installation. This is one of the main advantages of Butterbean. On a standard Debian installation, you would normally have to install Timeshift yourself, configure Btrfs snapshots, and make sure everything is working correctly. Here, all of that has already been taken care of. This screen lets you configure how often Timeshift should create automatic snapshots. By default, Butterbean enables daily snapshots, which is a good balance between protection and disk space. You can also enable hourly, weekly, monthly, or boot snapshots if you prefer. You can include your home folder in snapshots. By default, this option is disabled because Timeshift is mainly designed to protect system files, not your personal documents, downloads, or photos. For most users, leaving it unchecked is the recommended option. Once Timeshift opens, you'll see all the snapshots that have been created automatically by the system. In this case, Butterbean has already created snapshots before installing updates, giving you a restore point if anything goes wrong. You're not limited to automatic snapshots though. At any time, you can click Create to make a manual snapshot before installing software, upgrading your system, or making major configuration changes. You can also rename snapshots to something more meaningful, such as before updates, before KDE installation, or working system, making it much easier to identify the snapshot you want to restore later. Now it's time to test the feature that makes Butterbean interesting, its snapshot and rollback functionality. We'll use a simple example. First, let's check whether htop is already installed. As you can see, it's not installed, so let's install it using apt. Once the installation is complete, Butterbean should automatically create a new snapshot before making changes to the system. Okay, let us now reboot the computer and boot into one of the earlier snapshots that was created before installing htop. After restarting the computer, you'll notice something that's different from a standard Debian installation. In the grub boot menu, there's now a new option called Debian Linux Snapshots. Selecting this opens a list of all the snapshots that Timeshift has created. Each entry includes the date and time it was created, along with a short description, making it easy to identify the restore point you want to use. For this demonstration, I'm going to choose the snapshot that was created before installing htop. After selecting the snapshot, Grub shows the available kernel to boot. In most cases, you can simply leave the default option selected and press enter. The system will now boot into that earlier snapshot. If everything is working correctly, we should now be running the system exactly as it was before htop was installed. In other words, when we open a terminal and try to launch htop, the command should no longer exist, proving that we've successfully rolled the system back to an earlier state. This is the real advantage of Butterbean. Instead of spending hours trying to undo a bad update or a broken software installation, you can simply boot into a previous snapshot and get back to a working system within minutes. So at its core, this is still Debian, so you get all the stability, reliability, and huge software repositories that Debian is known for. If you're a Debian user who likes experimenting with new software, desktop environments, or system tweaks, having the ability to roll back your system in just a few clicks can save you a lot of time and frustration. Of course, if you enjoy configuring everything manually, standard Debian is still an excellent choice. But if you love Debian and want the safety of snapshots without having to configure them yourself, then Butterbean is definitely worth checking out. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future Linux and open source videos. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.